So we're in Fresno, California. We just finished trying to repair an American Standard faucet. So this shower faucet right here, volume control here, so hot and cold water, and I believe it is cold, warm, hot, and then a diverter on top. So two separate pieces. We know the diverter is discontinued. We don't know about the valve because there's, as far as we know, there's nothing wrong with the valve. What's happening is when you turn the faucet on all the way, you go to divert it, and it's supposed to be a two-way or a three-way diverter. It looks like a two-way, which means you can certainly go up to the rain shower head or over to the handheld. The homeowner let us know that when they first purchased the home that it was low to pretty low flow, and over a period of time it became no flow, which simply means when you turn this water on, so with this, so you can see water's all the way on, and then to divert it, you can see the rain shower head comes on, and as you begin to rotate it further at one of these points, the other head should come on, and we've got nothing. So we've replaced all the parts that American Standard directed us to replace, and we did go over this with the homeowner, letting them know we're not completely confident that that is the way to resolve the problem, but we can only take direction from the manufacturer. So that one is discontinued. It's the R420. I believe the new model is the R422, so it's going to be similar to this. You have a separate valve, separate diverter. It's tied together either with copper or a piece of iron pipe in the middle, and then of course this either has 2 or 3 ports, so piping is going to come out either from the valve straight in, and then of course if out of one side it's going to go, you know, up and over to that head, and then either out of the top or out of the other side, and we don't know because we can't see the valve in the wall. It's going to go up to the rain shower head. So the only thing we can do is cut the back side of the wall open where this valve is at, and the reason why we do that is the next step would be replace the diverter or replace the entire assembly. Since we believe this is functioning correctly because it turns on and water diverts to one point, so we think something's going on with the diverter, either it's clogged, we just don't know. There's a lot of working parts in here, up to 12 to 15 parts in there, as opposed to the 1 or 2 out of most of the other manufacturers. So we'd cut the wall open in the back and then pull the diverter out. What we can do, while the lines are apart, we can determine which line goes up to the rain shower head and which line goes over to the handheld sprayer, which actually comes out of the wall right there. Take a shark bite fitting and then put a gauge on it, get some compressed air, and put some air through it. If we can get air coming out of there, great. If we can't get air out of there, something's blocked in the line. So that would be worst case scenario, is the plumbing, however they run it, and we don't know because they got a couple shelves that are built into the wall here. It's a 2x6 wall. They could have taken the water and gone down and around, because these are both 2x6 interior walls, down and around to there, which would be fine, or they've gone straight up the wall, up and overhead, you know, through the ceiling and drop back down. We just don't know, so we'd need to open it up and see. So this repair is not complete. They still have working water. Water's back onto the home. There's no leaking in there, so that's good. So we'll have to get with them to see what we want to do outside of that till this installation is done.